Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Before we start our new story, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So let's begin with our new suspense story. The clock in the dimly lit room struck midnight, its chimes echoing through the stillness of the old mansion. Amelia had been awake for hours, haunted by the mysterious puzzle she had discovered earlier that evening. She knew she couldn't rest until she unravelled its secrets. Amelia's great-uncle, a renowned archaeologist, had left behind an enigmatic wooden box upon his passing. The box was adorned with intricate carvings and symbols from a civilization unknown to modern scholars. In his will, he had left specific instructions for her. "Solve the puzzle, and you shall inherit my greatest discovery." Curiosity had driven her to study the box, but every attempt to open it had proven futile. The carvings seemed to shift when she touched them, and a strange aura surrounded the artifact. Her great-uncle had always been a collector of rare antiquities, but this puzzle was unlike anything she had ever encountered. As the clock's last chime faded, Amelia decided to give it one more try. She took a deep breath, her fingers trembling as she carefully traced the symbols with her hand. Suddenly, the box shuddered, and a soft click echoed through the room. The lid popped open, revealing a set of old parchment and a map that appeared to depict an uncharted island. Amelia's heart raced with excitement and trepidation as she examined the map. The island was marked with a single word, Lysandria. Her great-uncle's notes indicated that Lysandria was rumoured to hold the key to an ancient civilization's lost treasure, a treasure that had eluded adventurers for centuries. With newfound determination, Amelia packed her bags and set off in search of Lysandria. She hired a boatman, Jacob, to take her to the remote island. The journey was perilous, with fierce storms and towering waves threatening to capsize their vessel. Yet, they pressed on, fueled by the allure of the treasure. When they finally reached the shores of Lysandria, they were met with an eerie silence. The island was shrouded in mist, and the dense foliage seemed to hide secrets of its own. Amelia and Jacob ventured inland, guided only by the cryptic map and her great-uncle's notes. As they delved deeper into the heart of the island, the atmosphere grew more ominous. Strange symbols were etched into the trees, and unsettling whispers seemed to emanate from the very ground they walked upon. Amelia couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Night fell, and they set up camp in a small clearing. As they huddled around the campfire, a sense of unease hung in the air. Suddenly, a chilling howl echoed through the forest, sending shivers down their spines. Jacob clutched his rifle tightly, scanning the darkness for any sign of danger. Hours passed, and just when they thought they were alone, they heard footsteps approaching their campsite. The shadows danced ominously, revealing a group of indigenous people, their faces painted with intricate patterns. They spoke in a language unknown to Amelia and Jacob, their eyes filled with suspicion. Amelia tried to communicate, showing them the map and explaining their quest, but the natives remained stoic. One of them, an elderly shaman, stepped forward, studying the map with a knowing look. He uttered a single word. Doragha. The name sent a chill down Amelia's spine. According to her great-uncle's notes, Doragha was a legendary guardian said to protect the island's treasure. The shaman gestured for them to follow, leading them deeper into the jungle. Amelia and Jacob followed the shaman through winding paths and treacherous terrain. The night grew darker, and the air grew thick with tension. Suddenly, they entered a hidden clearing where an ancient temple stood, overgrown with vines and moss. The shaman pointed to a massive stone door, adorned with enigmatic symbols. Amelia recognized them as the same carvings on her great-uncle's box. With the shaman's guidance, they deciphered the intricate puzzle, revealing a hidden chamber. Inside, they found a trove of artifacts, gold, and jewels, trinkets from a civilization long forgotten. But at the center of the chamber stood a statue of Dorogar, a colossal figure, adorned with jewels and a fierce expression. The shaman whispered a warning: "Take only what you need, for the guardian must not be angered." Amelia and Jacob carefully selected a few precious items, mindful of the legend. Just as they were about to leave, a deep rumbling filled the chamber, and the massive stone door began to close. Panic set in as they realized they were trapped. Desperate, they searched for an escape route, but the walls seemed impenetrable. The shaman, his eyes filled with sorrow, gestured toward the statue. In a moment of desperation, Amelia touched the statue's hand. It began to glow, and a hidden passage was revealed. With seconds to spare, they made their escape, leaving behind the treasure and the guardian's sanctuary. As they emerged from the temple, the shaman nodded in approval, and they made their way back to the campsite, grateful to be alive. As they left Lysandria behind, Amelia couldn't help but wonder about the mysteries that still lingered on the island. The puzzle of the wooden box had led her to a perilous adventure, and though she hadn't claimed the legendary treasure, she had gained something even more valuable: the knowledge that some secrets are best left undisturbed, and some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. We hope you enjoy listening our stories. For more upcoming stories, subscribe to our YouTube channel.